Hi everybody, welcome back. Okay, really quick, I'm going to do my best to go over all the journals that I've finished for 2018 and 2019. I am going to do this as quickly as possible while my daughter is napping. So this is 2 years combined. I was going to do separate videos for them, but I just feel like there's really not much to say because I'm just going to kind of show you what I've completed and just kind of go from there. All right, starting from this end, this is 106, and for 2018, I finished 19 journals altogether. So I've got a soft cover moleskin right here. I really like journaling with moleskin journals, and I find that if I do, I like the soft cover one, so that way I can let them expand, put in photos, put in all sorts of things, and I like that there's a back pocket and an elastic with it. So that is definitely a journal I would go back to. This is an MD notebook. Not a fan of it. It was okay. I like the size of it. I just wasn't crazy about the paper. And you're going to notice that this was 106 to 109. For the life of me, I cannot find 107 and 108. It is somewhere in my closet, but when I moved into this house, I was pregnant, didn't have the energy to kind of search for it. Haven't had time to really search for it since. I just pulled out what I could. So I couldn't tell you what journals they were, or what inserts or notebooks they were in, but there's 2 missing. So we're just gonna find them eventually. This is one I got at the ECCC, the Emerald City Comic Con, and I just love the retro graphics on it. It's based on a game that we actually ended up buying, and it's kind of like the sketchbook size paper, blank paper. It's really nice. The only thing I didn't like that it didn't lay flat when I wrote in it. That was my only problem with it, but I love that. I actually bought 2 copies because I loved it so much. So excuse me, still getting over a cold. So eventually I will go and use that one. So that is what, 110. A few inserts here, 013, that's 111. I had a regular insert, can't remember what number it is, that I needed to use up, so that was the next one. I made a couple inserts to use up a lot of papers that I had, and so those were 113 and 114. And at that same time when I was using 114, or was it this one? I was doing One Book July, and so I had, I made myself a planner for that month. Excuse me. 115, had some stickers that I wanted to use up, so I put that on the cover. Another 013 insert. This is a Daiso notebook. I really enjoyed these. I bought a few of those, and so I still have a few left to use. And so that's 116. Made some more inserts to use up some paper, so that was 117 and 118. 119 was another 013, same with 120. Oh my goodness, it's getting a little messy here. 121 is where 2018 ended and 2019 started, so this is considered 2 years. And I don't know, not much to say about that. A lot was going on in my life at that point. Within 2018, I also worked on 2 project ones off to the side because I really wanted to consolidate a lot of memories that I had kind of stashed into bags that were those projects that I was going to get to eventually, but I never did. Finally sat down, and on the weekends I was just kind of working on it. So I have this passport insert that I used to work on all the memories of a trip to China and Hong Kong from way back in the day. So That was one project journal. And then this one, I altered a really pretty book. I love the cover of this. And I made that into another one with all sorts of photos from a summer that I spent as a camp counselor from way back in the day. And so all those memories are in there. So I guess for all the 19 journals that I finished for 2018, I guess I didn't really count those. So that would be technically 21 journals. But what I did count was did I count these? Yes, I counted 2018. I have my December daily. This is actually 2 years of December daily in one big trace paper insert that I made. So I did count that as part of the 19 or the 21 journals that I completed. But then also my pregnancy journal that I made for myself to track my pregnancy, and my journal that I made for my daughter. And that is chock full of memories that I will give to her one day. So those were all the side journals that I worked on, that these, I guess, were partly for myself, but partly for my daughter. And then Christmas insert. Okay, and then going back to, I think it was this one, 2018. Yeah, 2019. So I've got the start of this one as 2019. 013 inserts for these. 122, 123. Made another insert for myself. This was a travel insert for when we went to San Diego. More 013 inserts for 24, 25. I had, I don't know, a change in my journaling situation just because I was just so busy and going back to work. So it was really hard for me to find a balance in time to create for myself. And so I switched to a passport for a little bit. Excuse me. So I just counted these 3 inserts all at once as, let's see, 126. So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. And then I made a couple passport inserts, so this is 127, 0.1, 0.2. And then I decided to go through my stash and use up a couple more notebooks. So I have this really pretty Shakespeare notebook that I've had for a while. So that was 128. This Hieronymus Bosch one is one of my favorite artists. So that was 129. Another 013 insert. Wait, did I skip one? 129. Oh no. Okay, so am I missing one? No, I am. This is 130, so I made myself a black paper insert from leftover black wrapping that was from a package that I had saved, so I could use my silver gel pen. So that was 130. And then 131, 132, 133. That was the last insert, I think, for this year. No, because I'm on 134 right now. And that was the end of December and the start of 2020. So those are all the journals for 2019. I finished a total of, I think, 16 journals, and that includes my December daily. But then I'm also starting a new journal for my daughter. So I guess that would be technically 16, 17 journals. I guess it depends on how you kind of count that. So those are all of the notebooks that I've completed. I think I'm going to try to do a separate video of what I have left in notebooks that I want to finish or try to get to this year. And I'm excited to see what numbers I reach this year in completed journals for 2020. So I hope this was at all interesting. I hope you're doing well, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.